What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Miles World, and right now we're going to be talking about these free rising stars. Is Tua the answer? A lot of you guys already know I've abandoned the escape artist because EA has pretty much made it like uncontrollably, ridiculously hard to be able to use it in the game. So if you're trying to consider running around with escape artists, I would probably wait until golden tickets. And the reason being is because then you'll still get the least amount with one of the buckets inside of the card to get the escape artist rather than try to figure out a way right now to use it. I don't really think that that'll be the smart idea. All right, so right now when you first go, when you complete the challenges that we get weekly, you should be eligible right now to get the Rising Star Release 8, the Fantasy NCAT. Now remember, all of these cards are free, but they're also all NCAT, which means you can't trade them, you can't sell them, you can't do any of that stuff with it. They're just pretty good cards to have. Now Lem Barney, this was kind of out of left field. I don't know why EA did this. Maybe it was some type of an error. But I would think that he's like 70-something at this point, so I don't know if he's a rising star, but whatever. It's still a 98 overall card that if you're a Lions theme team, first of all, I feel sorry for you. The Lions franchise as a whole sucks, but you guys have some decent players. But anyway, Lem Barney, you know, he's a pretty decent card. You can go ahead and see what you want to do with him. Obviously goes to 99 speed with the strat cards on any team, things of that nature. But a lot of you guys are focused on Tua, right? You know, yo, gee, is this guy the guy? You know, is it somebody you can work with? Also, you might want to consider Randall 6'3". He goes to 99 speed, any theme team with the strategy cards. These other players I would not consider unless you're rocking a theme team that, you know, you need a fill-in. I didn't really like their numbers and stuff like that, so I'm not going to pretty much go crazy about those. But Tua and Randall. All right, so let's go take a look at what's going on with it. Let's see if it makes sense for you, because remember, the glitch still works, right? Running outside the pocket and running down and to the side still works with escape artists is just very, very difficult you can't really manage all of the abilities if you go that route. So now, you also got this from EA Play if you're an EA Play subscriber. Pretty much what EA Play is, you get the game early, dog. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much get the game early, you know, a couple hours with it. I forgot what it was, but I do the yearly one, and then I just renew it when Madden is about to come out again, and that's pretty much it. So, you know, this is like an early gameplay pack, so if you guys get this, you're probably going to get something decent. It is, I don't know if everybody gets the same thing, you probably do. You know, a 95 overall, it's not going to be something that's going to be overly crazy, because they're not trying to make you become millionaires from the one pack, but you could probably use this if you are EA Play. You know, it used to be EA Access, now it's called EA Play. All right, I just wanted to open that so you guys can see it, because some of you were asking about, you know, what pack is that? It's only going to pop up if you are an EA Play subscriber. All right, so that's that. And yeah, all of those are auctionable. So now I'm going to go ahead and dive deeper into this for you so you guys can get more or less, you know, proper reasoning before you make the move. I bought the power-up for Tua just to be able to show you guys exactly what's going on. So let's go find, there he is right there. All right, now this is something that you guys can go ahead and do if you would like to do it. But I would always recommend that you kind of see what you're getting into if you don't understand what the power-up does. Because some of you guys will look at it, and we all know that the speed goes up 1, but some of the other attributes go up more. So you can kind of get an idea. You know, throw power usually goes up 1, blah, blah, blah. But some of the, you know, like the little lesser attributes that we look at, they sometimes get extra boosts. But realistically right now, he's a 95 speed, 98 throw power. All right? That's what he's going to go to if you power him up right now. Remember, I can get him for free. Do I want him for free? Probably not. What is the best case scenario? Probably get that Barney and then just pretty much raid sell it for training and wait, because we don't know what they have planned for the draft promo, but more than likely it's something decent because they didn't give us golden tickets this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been focusing on making sure that the draft promo will be all set. So that's one of the ideas that I have. I think that they're going to probably give us other ways to get other cards. So if you don't want to try out the Tua, that's fine also. But if you do want to try them out, get them for free. You know what I'm saying? And do it that way. But in that pack, I would probably take Len Barney if you're just looking to get some free training. Now, when you look at it, this is one of the things that I always try to make sure everybody understands. Look for the height and look for the weight and correspond it to the position that you're looking for. In Madden 22, the size of the players are very, very important. So a guy that's 6 foot, he actually probably looks smaller in the game. I've played against him several times. He moves around a little, you know, sort of like the Russell Wilson type thing. But is that what you're looking for? Because if you have to stand in the pocket and throw it, you're more likely to have, you know, the ball batted down by a defender if that's what you're looking to do. So that's very important to make sure you pay attention to that stuff. You know, again, I do not think that it is smart, unless, again, maybe you're a Dolphin fan. Dude, I don't know. You got to be weird to be doing stuff like this. But, you know, the 98 throw power seems to be like the standard, even though Fitzpatrick has a 97. But Fitzpatrick right now gives us so many of the abilities for so cheap, it doesn't even really matter. You know what I'm saying? So we're just dealing with them right now. I'm not saying that Fitzpatrick is the best QB, but right now he's suitable. You can always go Josh Allen and just use Gunslinger, but then you're going to lose the Hot Route Master for cheap and all the other stuff that comes with it. So you got to be very, very careful along those lines. All right. So 6 foot, a 6 foot guy, 95 speed, 98 throw power. The only quarterback that I've used that has actually been chemmed up to 99 is Cam Newton, right? Because he gets that little, you know, he gets that chem boost or whatever. That's it. Other than that, most of the quarterbacks right now, when you power them up and they're not on a theme team, are going to be 98 throw power. The next thing that I get asked, does it really matter that the throw power is not 99? I'm going to tell you this right now. I've seen 95 throw power quarterbacks throw the ball further than 98 throw power quarterbacks in this game. So what that means is it all depends on, you know, the type of throw, you know, touch pass, lob pass, bullet pass. A lot of things are going to be determining how the ball is going to actually get down the field. Also, another thing that I might suggest is if you haven't been eligible for this, like say you haven't done the challenges, right? And you're like, yo, gee, I'm not going to be able to get them for free until next week when, you know, you get the stars that are needed to do it. He's not that expensive. So you can always try him out that way. The biggest issue of all of this that's going on, this is where you get him. For this week, it's Rising Stars. So you would have to have 160 stars. And then the next one is in another 4 weeks. But like I said, if you wanted to try them out, most of the cards right now are relatively cheap. There's nothing really crazy about it. So you can try most of the cards out, with the exception of like McNair and all that stuff. Those cards are still pretty, you know, expensive, but it's not that big of a deal. Trust me, it's not that big of a deal. You guys can go ahead and see what's going on with it. But I'm just trying to make sure you guys understand. In another week or so, you're going to have the opportunity to get quarterbacks that can get everything. And that's why EA Sports has done what they've done. And they've made it so that the escape artist has gone up with every archetype, including the scrambler. So at least that way, it's a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? For the people that are complaining at a high tier, like, oh my God, escape artist. At least with that, you can, you know, figure out what's needed. And then you can go from there as far as, all right, if I get a Derrick Henry golden ticket, he's a scrambler, so it'll be the least amount. And then you can sneak in one of the buckets, you know, a field general and get Hot Route Master. You see what I'm saying? So I know it's 127. It's a 97 overall. If you feel the need to try it out, go ahead and try them out. I don't think it's worth it just based on the way that the abilities are right now. But I will be waiting very, very patiently until they go ahead and drop the golden tickets. And then we will probably go back to a card that has Scramble, that has everything with it. And I think EA at this point might be done increasing escape artists, but you never know. All right, so I showed you the other ones. Grant Delpit is also pretty good. Like I said, 6'3", 99 speed. But we rock with Isaiah Simmons on a Raiders theme team. He's 6'4", 98 speed. Pretty much the same thing, you know, when you're looking at it from that aspect. So, you know, I would go ahead and give it a go with that. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments. Hit me up in the comment section. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.